Our new giant huntsman spider has arrived! Now we gotta house him. Hi everybody, Beanmeister22 here. So you can see we are doing the double containment habitat transfer. What we have is new fancy habitat inside a bigger container with the lid ready in case he escapes. This is a giant huntsman spider, very harmless. I mean, you can get an infection from any spider bite, but he is fast and he will change directions very quickly. So just in case he changes directions really quickly and gets out of this habitat, I can put the lid on the outer container, the outer habitat, the 15-gallon tank, and he is contained. And then we'll have to figure out how to catch him. I have some ideas if that happens, but really he didn't escape. And number one rule is, they don't escape. Having a little trouble getting this lid off. So we get the container inside the new habitat, we get the lid off, and then we let the spider come out on his own. Hopefully he doesn't shoot out. We've had that happen with camel spiders. Camel spiders are very fast. Also like this, relatively harmless. But as I said, the rule is no escapes. So we saw that with that camel spider, that, you know, if he's going to escape and it's him or me, it's going to be him. And I don't mean escaping and living freely throughout my house. Yeah, this lid is getting to be just a pain to get off. You try to loosen the lid as well as you can before you get it in the habitat. And, ooh, that's a quick spider. Yeah, all right, so he is out. And he's quick. We have two cameras, so we will go to the other camera. So we will get the other vantage point of this habitat transfer shenanigans. Well, maybe not shenanigans, but anytime we transfer a spider, regardless of how venomous or non-venomous or harmless or harmful it is, my blood pressure and pulse are at a higher level. From this camera angle, you can see how fast this spider actually is. I mean, I have my gloves on, which are more about the spider not, an icky spider not touching me than bite protection. But I would think at least the latex glove will afford me some kind of protection. So here's the other camera angle, removing the transfer container. And the spider is clear. He's down the other side of that little log thing, so there's no chance of escape right now. There's no chance of the container falling on him and squashing him. I really like these new habitats, and hopefully the spiders will too. They come pre-assembled, not the spiders, the habitats. So let's give him a little water. These holes are big enough to easily inject some fresh water in there. Fresh water, not tap water, no chlorine. Bottled water is best. So now here's the giant huntsman. Ooh, see how quick they are. Hanging on the side of the habitat. You see there's crickets in the background. I pre-populated this with crickets. And we've had giant huntsmen before. This one is relatively small. So we've got a cricket right there on the backside of that log. So these cork bark, finger quotes, logs I put in, I got them anchored down with my glue gun. And this is the second cricket the huntsman has caught. And the leaves are also anchored down with a glue gun. Like I said, I got a glue gun from Amazon, and now I'm just using it willy-nilly. Whoo, yeah. So there we have it, a successful transfer of another spider. This is our new giant huntsman spider, who really isn't that giant right now, in the new fancy habitat. We have fancy habitats like this pretty much for all the spiders now, except the black widows. Those holes are too big, and the spider babies can get out. For now, we're leaving the black widows and brown widows in those weird cubes. They don't get the fancy upgrade the other spiders do. Okay, so what do you think? Do you know anything about giant huntsman spiders? We don't have them in our area. They're from Australia, they're from Florida, they're from tropical kind of places. We have giant house spiders here, very similar. Almost as big, pretty much as fast, but way different. Alright, so leave your comments in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching.
Beanmeister22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.